안녕하세요. I think I took these pictures around 6 years ago. Yeah, quite a long time ago. This is my eldest son and second son. Today we are going to study about more than or comparatives and maybe superlatives also. Which one is bigger? Of course, uh, watermelon is bigger than apples. So watermelon in Korean, 수박, and apples, 사과. 수박 and subject marker E. Do I have this one? Okay. 수박 E and then apple. Then apple. 사과보다 apple then and bigger big 커요. 수박이 사과보다 커요. Okay. Now which one is bigger? 슈르릉. Oh, now, yeah. Apple is bigger than watermelon, right? 네, so 사과가 수박보다 then 커요. 사과가 수박보다 커요. Okay, then. In English, then is preposition or conjunction. In Korean, then is postposition and also what did I say? Connective endings. Okay, right. So me, 나, or 저. Okay, and then 보다. Because 보다 is postposition, no space between noun and postposition, right? No space. But in English, they need space there. Soccer ball and baseball. Okay, a soccer ball is bigger than a baseball. 축구공, 축구, soccer, and soccer ball is 공. 축구공은 야구공, 야구, baseball, and this is a baseball, a ball of baseball, right? So 야구공보다 더 커요. 더 is more big. 축구공은 야구공보다 더 커요. Sandals and dress shoes. Sandals are cheaper than dress shoes. Sandals, we call this 샌들은 구두보다 than dress shoes, 구두, cheaper. 더 means more cheaper. 더 싸요. 샌들은 구두보다 더 싸요. Airplane and train. Okay, one more time. Airplane is much faster. Airplane. Airplanes are faster than trains. 비행기. 비행기는 기차보다 더 more faster. 더 빨라요. 비행기는 기차보다 더 빨라요. 더 is optional. Okay, so one more time. In Korean, when there is then, whether it is bigger or big, same. For bigger, we can say 더 커요. But even though without more is also okay. So in Korean, a soccer ball is big than a baseball. It's okay in Korean language. Okay. So it's optional. 축구공, 야구공보다 더 커요. 샌들은 구두. So same. Sandals are cheap than dress shoes. It's also okay. Airlines are fast than trains. It's also okay. So 더 is optional. What is the meaning of 더? More. Okay. So in Korean comparatives, 더 more is optional. Okay, comparatives. This is irregular in English. Good, better, bad, worse, much more, little less. How about in Korean? 좋아요, good and better, 더 좋아요. Bad, 나빠요, and worse, 더 나빠요. Much, 많아요, and more, 더 많아요. Little, 적어요, 더 적어요. And I said 더 is optional. Okay. So this is because this is optional, maybe the same. So no need to memorize like this one. Yeah, Korean is easy. Yeah. How about superlatives? Good. Superlatives, best, bad, worst, much, most, little, least. Okay. 좋아요. So it's like every Korean words are most good. Okay. So best is most good, worst most bad, much most is most, right? No, most much, right? And this is most little, like that. Okay, 좋아요. So most in Korean, 가장 좋아요. 나빠요, 가장 나빠요. 많아요, 가장 많아요. 적어요, 가장 적어요. And 가장 also has synonym, that is 제일. So 제일 좋아요, 제일 나빠요, 제일 많아요, 가장 적어요. 제일 actually means number one. Okay, number one good, number one bad, number one much, number one little. 가장 or 제일. Okay, so in Korean, comparatives you just memorize more, and than 보다. Okay, that's all. And in superlatives, the most is 가장 or 제일. That's it. Very simple. So more than 보다 더. Basketballs are bigger than baseballs. 농구공은 야구공보다 커요. Or 더 커요. 더 is optional. The most 가장. Okay. Basketballs are the biggest ball, right? 농구공은 가장 커요. Okay. 보다 커요, 가장 커요. As, we call this 만큼. Basketballs are as big as watermelons. 농구공은 수박만큼 커요. Okay? 만큼. Yeah. Apples are cheaper than watermelons, of course. 사과 and subject marker 사과가 or topic marker 사과는 is okay. 사과는 then watermelons. Watermelons then 수박 and then 보다 and cheaper 더 you can omit 더, right? 더 is optional. 더 cheaper 싸요. 사과는 수박보다 더 싸요. Tom is taller than Sally. Tall in Korean 키가 크다. Here this 가 is 키 is height, right? Uh, and this is a complement marker. Of course, you can say a subject marker. It's also okay, but yeah, complement marker is better. 크다 means big, so that means height big. Height is my height is big. Okay, Tom's height is big like that. Okay, so anyway, Tom, and topic marker 톰은 then Sally, and then 보다 and 더 okay, sorry. 키가 크다. 키가 and 키가 더 and 커요. 톰은 셀리보다 키가 더 커요. Sally eats bibimbap more often than 불고기. Sally and topic marker는 which one first? Okay. Subject and adverb, right? So here adverb we have more often and then 불고기. So let's say 불고기. 불고기보다 than 불고기. More often. 더 and often 자주. Okay, and 비빔밥. Now object. 비빔밥 and object marker 을 and eat 먹어요. 셀리는 불고기보다 더 자주 비빔밥을 먹어요. This book is more expensive than that book. This book, 이 책은 than that book. That has two forms, 그 or 저, right? 그 means near listener away from the speaker. 저 away from both, right? So 그 책보다 이 책은 그 책보다 more expensive. 더 is optional. 더 expensive 비싸요. 이 책은 그 책보다 더 비싸요. I like grapes better than tangerine. Yeah, that's true. 저는 you can omit 저는 then tangerine. Tangerine in Korean? 귤. Tangerine, mandarin is the same. Small orange. 귤. We call this 귤. 저는 귤보다 grapes, 포도, and 포도 is the object in the sentence. 포도를 better. This is like more, right? So 더 좋아해요. 저는 귤보다 포도를 더 좋아해요. 샤라랑. So today we talked about more than, right? So more is optional. Than 보다. Okay. What was the superlatives? Most, 가장, or 제일. 네, 고마워. 안녕.